So, I haven't watched this yet. I'm just going off the fucking the horrific title. It's not even horrific, it's just stupid. It's a human meat stunt causes public mayhem. And it's supposed to, like, encourage veganism or some shit. And, I don't know. I swear I haven't watched this yet, so if I end up being right, don't, whatever. But, what I'm assuming this is going to be is he's going to give people meat and be like, oh, it's human meat. And then people are going to be like, yo, that's fucked up. Why would you trick me into eating human meat? And then he's going to be like, oh, well, humans and pigs are the same fucking thing. And it's like, all right, that's not even quite the conversation of what, like, this is essentially like if I gave vegans meat and told them it was plants, and then afterwards tried debating that plants and animals are philosophically the same thing and deserve the same moral consideration after I had tricked them. It's like, one, dude, like, we can have that conversation, but if you're out there tricking people, you're not off to a good faith. Like, that's not how you start a good faith conversation. And then, here's the thing. What if you give that to someone, and they're just like, oh yeah, cool. I was always wondering what human meat would taste like. Then what do? Your whole argument is just fucking destroyed, because you're like, pigs and humans are the same thing. Yeah, and this human meat is fucking delicious. And it's like, what do you say then? Then you're just gonna try to ostracize them and tell them that they're morally fucked. And it's like, bro, you're out here giving away human meat. How are you gonna ostracize me after giving me? You gave it to me. What the fuck? Like, I wasn't about to eat human meat, but you gave it to me, and now I'm like, that's not bad. Like, this is just a stupid fucking argument, a stupid tactic, and this is part of the reason I very much dislike vegans. They're dishonest, horrible people.
It's human donor meat, so... You eat animals?
Yeah, man.
You eat pigs?
Yeah, I love pigs.
Human meat's basically the same, bro.
Verbatim. I'm sorry I haven't fucking watched that, but verbatim, motherfucker, like...
You're kidding me, it's true.
Yes.
Cannibalism's true.
Human donor meat is true. What's more extreme?
Oh, really?
Cannibalism is true? What? I don't know what that's
Putting up a
supposed
sign
to mean.
or putting animals in gas chambers and killing them?
Here's the thing, like, with what he just... I don't know what this whole section's about. They like to always go for, like, the most gruesome versions of how an animal would be killed. It's like, you realize we can be against factory farming and cruel forms of, you know, producing meat. We can be against inhumane practices and still have meat at the end of the day. And here's the thing, funny fucking story. If these are human donors, philosophically, sure, let's have this conversation. Is it wrong to eat human meat if someone donated the meat to be eaten? I would say no. If they want to be eaten and it's perfectly safe, the only one doing anything immoral is the person tricking other people into eating it. If someone agrees to be eaten, it's not my thing. I don't personally want to be eaten. But if someone else agrees to it, and someone else wants to eat that, philosophically, morally, who's wrong there? Who's wrong for any of those transactions? Like, this whole argument is just stupid. Like, it's fucking... It has no basis in, like, any philosophical or moral argument. It's just like, how do I offend people and then batter them with my stupid fucking opinions?
What's up, bros?
Surely you're making a YouTube video.
You may say that.
Human meat, bro. You can't just.
Oh, maybe he's not tricking them. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure it's not actually human meat, but I guess if he's not tricking them, then at that point it's like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, what is your point?
Yeah, why not?
What do you mean, why not, bro?
Well, you eat non-human animals.
Yeah.
Pigs are basically like a human.
Oh, bro, but there's just a line, bro. You know what I
Why?
mean?
Why do you draw the line at pigs? They're like They're like little intelligent, childlike beings.
Okay, like, I get what he's trying to do, but his argument does way more for the fact that maybe it shouldn't be bad to eat humans if humans are okay with it. Like, I know he's trying to sarcastically argue, like, who would think that? It's like, well, now that you're saying it logically, humans are just animals. And, I mean, we can go over the whole point that if it's even slightly undercooked, if you eat the wrong parts, all that, it will cause prions to attack your brain or grow in your brain or some shit, and it will become a fucking, a fucking brain-eating disease. And it's not safe to eat humans on a regular basis. So already, I mean, it's just stupid. But pretending all that's not true, which it fucking is, and vegans have tried to argue, like, no, it's safe to eat humans. It's like, once or twice, if you cook the shit out of it and are really careful about which parts you eat, sure, yes. But one, it's dangerous as fuck, because any fucking misstep can cause prions to grow in your brain, and that does damage and shit. And then, other than that, like, eating each other, probably, if we don't do it in a way that's, consensual, like how he's pretending it is, can be problematic. But, if it's consensual, I don't see a problem with it. Again, it's just like he's basically saying we should be okay with eating humans, not that we shouldn't be okay with eating plants.
That don't want to die. But these humans, they're giving consent. And if God didn't want us to eat humans, why did he make them out of meat?
Bro, your logic is fine.
If God didn't want us to eat human. I don't know if he's religious. He's basically just memeing. This isn't an argument, dude. This is stupid. Like, I would love to have a fucking argument with a vegan who's actually willing to have that debate, because you guys have nothing to fucking say. You're just, oh, you're a bad person if you don't agree with me because animals are cute. It's like, go fuck yourself, dude. You don't have an argument.
They got full of protein, iron, B12.
I reckon you're making a YouTube video. I don't reckon it's actual human meat.
That was slaughtered humanely.
Did he just call him out? Did he say, hey, I think you're just making a YouTube video. I don't think this is really human meat. I mean, if he just did that, that's hilarious, because that is what is going on.
Wait. If you were happy to eat animals that didn't want to die, right? Who were killed against their will, like a pig killed against their will, cow killed against their will, right?
Yep.
Chicken killed against their will.
Yep.
But you wouldn't eat a human that was consenting to be killed.
Nah, bro.
Again, you're making a really good argument that it should be okay to eat humans that consent to it. And the against their will thing. Again, animals don't have a way of directly communicating. So we have to go off implications and kind of implied deals. And that's why I'm against factory farming, but still eat meat, because you can go out of your way to find meat that is, farmed ethically and all that shit. And, like, again, I don't know. This is stupid.
That's weird, eh?
Yeah, bro. I mean, euthanasia it's not real, bro, because euthanasia just got legalized, bro.
Legalized.
Yeah, bro, didn't it?
Yeah. These are from Europe. These have been utilised in Europe with gas chambers, because they kill pigs in gas chambers in Australia and that. You know that, eh?
Yeah. Again, we can be against using gas chambers to kill pigs. All for that. Still don't see why eating meat, and even human meat at this point now, like, if it's safe, I'm assuming the company didn't give us the parts. He's looking directly into the camera too. That's funny as fuck. It's like, dude, you're not arguing what you think you're arguing here.
Oh, good at talking, bro.
No. But I don't get it because we're made
okay.
of meat. Animals are made.
Part of the problem too with these street videos is like you're getting people who aren't prepared to talk about this. You're getting people who usually don't think about it on this level trying to talk about it, and then you on top of that can edit it. And that, like, here's why I don't edit shit, because like it's kind of dishonest. Especially if you're doing shit like this, like what he's doing, where you're engaging in public. If you're doing that, you need to just sit a camera down and actually talk. And then if someone comes over and just fucking owns you in an argument, you got to put that up too. That's the only way I will ever trust people like this. But no, they're gonna edit it. Anyone who makes a good point isn't going to be in the video. Vegans are fucking liars, dude.
Made of meat. You eat animals because society has told you to eat animals. It's culturally accepted and things like that.
Because society told me.
But you won't eat humans who are actually giving you permission to eat their body.
Because people need to eat, and I don't want to starve. Like, what are you talking about? Like, society brainwashed you into wanting to eat. It's like, nah, that's actually like a pretty normal bodily function. Eating things is pretty universally needed.
Nah,
Which is
bro.
much more ethical. If if I said you're allowed to eat me,
Yeah.
but the animals, they don't want to die, we're killing them.
Yep.
It's much more ethical to eat the consenting human.
Okay. So, give me a fucking human burger. Let's go. I mean, let's make human meat legal to eat. That's your opinion now? No, this is just a meme. Okay. Like, dude, you're not arguing shit. You sound fucking stupid.
Sorry?
Is this human meat?
This is human donor meat. They donate their bodies for...
He's looking right
But
into
you
the
eat-
fucking
you eat
camera.
animals?
That's funny.
Sick, man.
You eat
That's
non-human?
cannibalism, man.
Yeah, dude, he's not arguing what he thinks he's arguing. This is actually getting cringy. I'm not gonna watch the whole video if this is all it is.
What's the difference? Pigs don't want to die. Oh, what's the matter with that? No, we'll let you in on it, mate.
Yeah, well, give me a taste, man.
You want to take these are Moving Mountains burgers?
Yeah,
you
I
go.
thought so, bro.
Yeah. Trying to get people to think about the animals they eat, eh? Hey,
Yeah,
brother.
bro. Hardcore.
Nice to meet you, mate.
My ex really like you.
Your
My ex?
your ex-girlfriend
Yeah, I like you.
watches my videos or something.
Yeah, she does.
I would have loved if he was like, and that's why she's my ex, because she's a fucking idiot. Oh, that would have been hilarious. But anyway, this guy's a fucking douche. He's not arguing shit. And if he is, it's definitely not what he thinks it is.
I don't have OnlyFans, bro. You're thinking of James Aspey.
I'm kidding.
Ah, you got me. Oh, this is supposed to be me tricking you, and then you just tricked me. Nah,
How much money are you making?
I didn't
nah, I'm
catch
not
what
making
happened,
any money, bro.
Why are you doing it?
Because we're trying to make
Ugh.
people aware of the animals they're eating.
vegan?
Yeah, I'm an animal rights activist for the animals.
I thought you looked a bit unhealthy.
Unhealthy?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I don't know, I thought.
I could outrun you, mate.
You reckon?
Yeah,
You reckon?
I did 100 Ks
You
in
wanna race?
one day.
Okay. The one other video I watched of this motherfucker, like, he does shit like that. He's like, oh yeah, well, I can run circles around you. And I was like, okay. Like, you don't know this guy. Maybe this guy's a fucking professional athlete. Like, he just says, like, stupid fucking, like, what does that have to do with veganism? I guess he did just say he looks unhealthy, but I don't know. This is a lot dumber than I thought it even was gonna be.
Hey,
You wanna race?
Wanna race?
Go. Let's go. I
that's a bit date.
Like, he's not
oh
even,
no, look at the size of those. I'd have to take.
like, we're 3.5 minutes in and he hasn't shown any, like, actual conversation. It's more than anything just people calling him out as, like, yeah, you're full of shit over here. I don't know why he would show this. And then, like, where's the public mayhem? It's just people saying, like, yo, that's not really human meat. You're goofy. Like, oh my god, I hate vegans.
4 steps.
$50 right now.
I'd have to take 4 steps for your 1 step, bro. Look at you. But Yeah, we're just.
Oh, this guy backs up.
What did you think about my questions that I asked you, bro?
Bro, they were really thought-provoking.
They
I'll be
did.
honest, they made me think, like, you know, but at the same time, just eating humans, that's like...
You never.
This is so fake. Like, I'm not saying these people are, like, paid to be here, but, like, they clearly know they're on camera or talking to someone who's, like, a, you know, internet person, or they're just being polite, like, I thought they were really thought-provoking, bro. Like, that's not how people talk to each other. And this isn't even, like, a fucking okay, I don't know.
Never thought about why you eat
cringy
animals,
as
eh?
fuck.
My argument was these humans donated their bodies, right? So they're consenting. Yeah. But when you eat an animal, they didn't want to die. We're murdering them. We're eating their body without their consent. We're monsters to them. All right?
Well, the humans didn't want to die here either. Like, the donation part doesn't imply that the humans were willing to die. I don't think these people, you know, I know they're not actually people, but what he's pretending or whatever is that these people, like, shot themselves in the head. Their last request was to be eaten. Yeah, chances are these humans weren't, you know, again, it's hard to even talk about this stupid fucking hypothetical that isn't true. But, if it were, chances are these humans weren't, like, wanting to die either. It's just that they're capable of seeing, like, hey, if I'm going to die, other people should be able to get use out of my body, and one of the ways they can do that is by eating what can't be repurposed. So I'm actually for this. Like, I'm for cannibalism now.
But humans won't even eat another human, even though they give consent for it. You know, one's murder, one's consent.
Again, this is just so dishonest on so many levels and so fucking stupid. Like,
you know, so we do unethical things to animals because we look at them as inferior. We think,
no. Like, I don't look at animals as inferior, and I eat animals because I need to eat something, and I consider it hypocritical to not eat things based on what I find is cute. And philosophically and morally, you're making a very good argument for why it should be okay to eat humans if it's conducted in a way that is safe. As long as it's safe, which my main thing against cannibalism is, you know, the whole prions in your brain shit and not going insane due to a dietary choice. Yeah, just due to, like, general safety, I don't eat humans. But if you're saying there's a safe product where the person who I am eating has consented to it, like, what morally is wrong about that? Like, I'm willing to have this conversation. What is morally wrong about eating something that is okay with being eaten? Like, you're not arguing anything in favor of what you're arguing. If anything, like, okay, maybe we shouldn't eat pigs and only eat humans. It's like, what? I don't think you're going to be happy with that result either. Here's the thing, like, so since I can't have, like, an existential conversation with a pig, trust me, I've tried. I've gotten really fucking high on farms. I've tried talking to animals multiple times, but I don't got the Doolittle power. Essentially, you gotta work off assumptions of the fact that, like, okay, we feed you, we keep you safe, and this is, again, why I'm against factory farming, because they don't uphold that side of the conversation or the deal. And it's essentially, we will give you a better life than you could ever have naturally, and then at a certain point, we cut that life off and get our benefits from this side of the deal. And, like, that's how it should be addressed, but that's not how he's painting it. He's painting it as, like, only factory farming exists, and only the most horrific practices exist, and the fact that I eat meat means I just think of all other life forms other than humans as less, which is not true. It's just a vague assumption that he made. It might be why he used to eat meat, but that's not how everyone fucking sees it. I genuinely see all life forms as equal, and that includes plants. And yeah, what's your fucking argument for that? Not shit. Anyway, this video is not gonna get interesting, I don't believe. So, vegans are fucking liars. Hopefully one of them actually will debate me. The closest I got to someone actually debating me who's vegan just ended in them, like, making weird philosophical nonsensical statements that they don't even fucking believe in, and then calling me a bad person because I wanted to, like, put context to their weird hypotheticals. So, yeah, vegans are stupid. Goodbye.